we are now on Thursday, which is April 23rd. So, hello, my amazing Fantasticos. It's funny because when I see myself in the video, I'm backwards of what I think I am. So, if I touch this side of my hair, I feel like it's the other side. Anyway, just an interesting fact. You can try to create your own video and see how it feels to you. Um, I hope you're all doing well. I'm looking forward to our streaming today, and I I bet I have read some of your letters to the world at this point, and I'm sure they're wonderful. I'm excited about them. So if you haven't uploaded a letter to the world onto Google Classroom, please do that. And we're going to go through the lesson plan for the day, and you get to keep writing poetry. Woohoo! So, how's everybody doing? Good? Good. I'm glad because it's almost the end of the workday. So I'm glad to be making this video for you guys. And then I get to take a break. So look at this. The quote for the day is, I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works. My soul knows it very well. From Psalm 139:14. That is one of my favorite verses. I have probably at least 100 favorite verses, but that's one of them. And it's just so exciting to me that God made me, and He says that He made me wonderfully. So even when I might think of some things I don't like about myself, I can remember that there are some wonderful things that He created in me. And you can all remember that too, that each one of you, God made wonderfully. He was very careful, and He thought of all the things He wanted to be a part of you. And He knit you in your mother's womb. That's another verse, with a specific plan and a purpose for your life, for good. So God made each of us uniquely ourselves, and this verse celebrates how wonderfully He made each of us. Write about yourself, some of the things you like about yourself, some of the things you hope for and dream of, some of the things you like and dislike, and some of the things you think about, etc. So whatever you want to write about yourself. So you guys can go ahead, if you have your journals with you, and put April 23rd, 2020 in the top right corner and copy down that verse. Some of you are probably ahead of me and have already done so. Good job. And for the rest of you, please go ahead and copy that. And then you can title it Myself. So, or just begin writing under the quote. So again, I made a little brief one this time. And again, it's sloppy. I lost my purple pen, so I'm writing in pink. But so I wrote, I like that I love God and that I care about others. I like that I am unique. I appreciate the fact that I love animals and nature and can see beauty in people and in all of God's creation. I am thankful to have an amazing husband, an awesome family, and some really cool dogs and cats. I like that I am strong but can admit my weaknesses, and that I am creative. So that's what I wrote, and I hope that you guys can think of a lot of great things about yourselves that you can write about. So you can go ahead and get that journal entry done, and then that is going to be, we're going to do a really fun assignment today that is based on you. So the poetry that we're doing, you guys are going to write I am poems. So they are poems about yourself. And we have a template. I have provided a template for you that you can write straight from the template and just fill in the blanks. I mean, you'll type it up over again and fill in the blanks. Or you can write just a free verse one, and I'm giving you examples of both. And then you're going to upload your favorite one to Google Classroom, or if you write one from the template and one free verse, you can, or just however you want to write it, you can go ahead and upload both of them if you would like to, but you need to at least upload one of those. So you can look with me at, I made a whole document about these I am poems and what they are. So you can go ahead and read through this, and you can read the examples that are provided here. And then I made my own, and that's what the template looks like here. And then I gave you some examples of some famous ones, and I made my own famous one. Well, it's not famous yet, but maybe it will be. So we'll just go over this briefly. We have that an I am poem is you are exploring into yourself, your character, your likes, your family. And then this is the template, but you can't type on this template. So this is just to show you what it looks like. And if you wanted to print it out and fill in the blanks, you could do that, make it super easy. The way that I did it was I just showed you down here how the template is, and then I was looking at that when I was writing what you can see above that. So here's an example of someone that filled out a similar template. I am thoughtful and contemplative. I am thoughtful and contemplative. I want a unicorn. I worry about death. I am thoughtful and contemplative. I understand the truth of facts. I believe in magic. I dream of Hogwarts. I am thoughtful and contemplative. So if you want to read the other one, you can do that on your own link. Here is the way that you're doing it. You're saying, I am, two qualities that make you unique. I want, I worry, I am blank and blank. You're repeating this top line again. I understand, I believe, I dream, and then I am blank and blank, again repeating that top line. So here is the one from Mrs. Gray. I am strong and weak by Erica Gray. I am strong and weak. I want to make a difference in the world. I worry about lesson plans, students, deadlines, and the future. I am strong and weak. I understand that things are often harder than I want them to be. I believe that God gives me everything I need to go forward anyway. I dream of joy, peace, love, oceans, sunshine, and no fears or worries. I am strong and weak. So see, it actually comes out to be a pretty cool sounding poem, even though it's from a template. And I think you guys are going to make some wonderful ones, and I am looking forward to seeing those. I also put in here a template of an I am from poem, which that's something that if you're one of those amazing people that want to continue writing poetry, you can also write an I am from poem here. And I'd like you to write one of each, an I am poem and an I am from poem, or you can make the two I am poems and the one I am from poem. There's all kinds of wonderful things that you can do. And if you want to decorate it and make it look nice, or type it up and find a picture, or add a picture of yourself, you can have a lot of fun with it and make it really cool. So here are some famous poems, I am poems. Walt Whitman, who is a very famous poet, he wrote Song of Myself. I celebrate myself and sing myself, and what I assume you shall assume. For every atom belonging to me as good belongs to you. I loaf and invite my soul. I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. So he was really into nature, and he celebrated his uniqueness, and he wrote a lot of poems. I used to have a beautiful poetry book by him, and I don't know where it is now, but I hope to get one again. It was called Leaves of Grass. So there's one other that's famous. Now here's the one that Erica Gray wrote. You might know her. I heard she's pretty cool. I am because I was created by the one I am, the self-existent one, who holds the universe in the palm of his hand and calls the stars by name. I am because he made me, fearfully and wonderfully. I am the daughter of the great I am, my father, the king above all kings, who tells the oceans where to stop and rides on the wings of the wind, who owns the cattle on 1,000 hillsides, yet still takes care of me. When I remember that I was made in his image, I am thankful that I am. So that was my little way of creating an I am poem with my own unique form and everything. So again, I'd like you guys to write one from the template. And you can also try to write a free one if you want. or you can write one from the template and then an I am from poem as well. And you can, I think I created a link to upload it, or maybe go do it on Flipgrid. So I think you should have a lot of fun with that because you guys are all amazing and you are going to make wonderful I am poems. And now you can just, go ahead. Oh, and I did put the Google Classroom link from the lesson plan. And you guys can continue on with learning about fragments, and we'll have a quiz on it next week on Google Classroom. So just make sure that you're looking through the rules as well. Take the spelling test, have somebody dictate the words, or take the test on Spelling City. And you're reading chapter 19, so the very last chapter of The Hobbit, and taking the optional quiz. And we'll begin Number the Stars next week. So I really hope you enjoyed The Hobbit. It's amazing, and it's so cool that Bilbo makes it through all of this and then gets to go back home, and it's super funny what happens when he goes back home. So if you haven't read it yet, make sure to read that final chapter and have a wonderful, blessed day. I'll see you on streaming. I love you all.